It's the 23rd of August and I'm in King George Square, and over there is, going to the left is Albert Street, and that's Adelaide Street there. And here are the three statues.
These statues must be pretty important, Helen.
I think they're important people in the history of Brisbane.
Yes. Did you see the Brisbane greeter there?
I did.
Yeah, she had
talking
three people
about
with
it.
her, talking about each one of these statues.
That's true, and they've all got a different story to tell.
Yes. I never knew that Steele Rudd's proper name was Arthur Hoey Davis.
No, I didn't know that either. And look, he's got something to say, hasn't he?
He has, yes.
She's got something to say. She looks like she's about to...
Who is that?
I don't know. It's...
Emma Miller.
Emma Miller.
We'll have to find out more about Emma Miller.
I think so. I think she's to do with the suffragettes and the women's movement.
Oh, yes, yeah.
About,
the ladies' issues and things like that.
Voting and all that sort of stuff.
And Sir Charles Lilly, well, we've heard of Lilly.
He looks like he should be in a Dickens novel, doesn't he?
Well, he's certainly portrayed in that era.
Yes, and he's got something to say.
Yes, he's really making the point.
He is making
the point. Yeah. Yeah, but I used to listen to Dad and Dave.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Is he from Dad and Dave?
He wrote the stories of
Oh my
Dad.
God, I listened to that when I was little.
Yes.
My father used to love Dad and Dave.
Yes.
And they were really funny.
Oh, it was excellent program. It was all radio, of course, no TV.
No. Didn't they make a movie?
Oh, they probably did, but I haven't seen it.
I think I saw it. It wasn't as good as the radio show.
Oh, well, you couldn't beat
I
that.
was only little.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, there you go.
I have to remember that.
What a clever person.
Yes. And he was a writer.
Yes. Writers amaze me because they can create a world that can entertain hundreds of people, you know?
Yeah.
Look at Agatha Christie.
Yeah. She is really laying down the law too, you know.
I know. I think they had to, though.
Yes.
Like
I wonder if she was going to clobber someone.
She probably was with that umbrella.
Yeah.
I think they had to do that a lot to get their message across because they were just seen as troublemakers back in the day.
It's interesting looking how she's dressed.
Yeah, that would have been early 1900s, I'd say, off the top of my head.
Oh, just even before then, because she was born in 1839, so...
Oh, really?
She looks as if she'd be, say, 40, so...
Yeah, so late 1800s.
Yeah.
And that's when a lot of that happened.
The suffragette movement, yes.
Well, I saw it on Murdoch Mysteries, which is a Canadian mystery show, and Murdoch's wife was there.
Oh, I've never
and they
seen
often
Murdoch
got...
Mysteries.
Haven't you?
No,
you would love it.
No.
It's a Canadian-made mystery thing set back in the late 18 into the early 1900s, and his wife was right into, like, she was there marching and got arrested a few times. Yeah.
No, I'm just interested in the headwear, you know.
Yes, everyone wore hats, didn't they?
The hat and the little purse.
Purse.
Yes.
And the clothes, like that's what makes me think it's in the 1900s, because in the 1800s they had...
Very formal up here.
They always had stuff around their neck.
Yes.
And I'm not sure what that was about, but they always did,
And our friend here, Sir Charles Lilly, he's dressed for the part too.
I know. He looks like he should be in Dickens, doesn't he?
Probably, yes.
And he's got a nice face.
You think so?
Well, as faces go from statues, you look at his eyes.
Yeah.
They're almost alive, aren't they?
Yes, and I think someone's been tampering with that statue because of the blue colour.
Oh, I see. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, I think. And also the white on steel rud. Yeah.
Yes, someone has done that.
Yeah, so there's another Brisbane greeter.
There's another Brisbane greeter.
Yes.
And we entertained them, no doubt.
We entertained them all right, yes.
They're probably wondering what on earth we're doing.
Yes. It's interesting that he's got quite a beard.
I think they did back then.
Yes.
My great-grandfather, he was from that time, and he always had a big black beard.
Yeah.
And beards are in again now. Heaps of people.
Yeah, even I've got one.
My son's got one now, and my few friends, their hubbies has got one as well. It's a trend, I think.
Yes. I like his top hat. You don't see top hats these days.
No. Men don't wear hats like they used to. Like when I was a little girl, every man and his dog had a hat. Like
or
even
whenever Dad went to work, he
wore
got
his
his
hat.
Suit and hat on.
And if we went out anywhere, like to town or to the pictures or something, even as a little girl, I had hats. Mum bought me a hat. Several hats, actually.
I can remember Mum put her hats in a special square type hat box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mine just sat in the cupboard. But Mum wore a hat. I've got photos of Mum with a hat.
It's interesting. But I like they're all action. These
they're all doing,
action,
they're movement.
You know, he's getting his point across. He's saying something to the audience, and
He
she's
is.
going to biff someone on the head.
I think they had to, and that's why they got arrested.
And he's either listening or
trying to sell
telling his
papers
story.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's got books under his arm.
That's how the paper boys used to go, like that.
Yeah. Well, it's very interesting, this part of the King George Square.
It's sort of away from the hustle and bustle of over to the right there.
Yes. And it's a lovely day too, blue sky.
Yes. We're supposed to get a storm, but I can't see it.
I can't see it either. Yeah, well, it's been very interesting talking about these three statues.
I think it has, yes. All right.
We'll have to see if there are other statues that we can talk about.
Talk about as well, yes.
Okay.
All right.
Good seeing you, Helen.
Bye-bye.
Bye.